go. Good.
Toni, you are, of course, an integral part of that 1995-96 team. What is your fondest memory from that year alone?
Every single day. I mean, it's so nice to see these guys back. We haven't seen each other, some of them, in a long, long time. And but the memories are so great not to have a reunion and then reminisce about these days.
And what makes Chicago fans some of the best?
Oh, they are the best. They know when you play well, they know when you're not playing well, but they're always behind us. They were always behind us. They're behind the team right now. They just know the sport.
We just chatted with your former teammate, Bill Wennington, and he mentioned he was so excited to reconnect with you and see you. Who are you excited to see at this 2024 Ring of Honor event?
Well, Bill and all of them. I mean, I've been in Australia for the last 20 years, so I haven't seen any of them. So, yeah, every one of them. No one gets a special mention.
What does it mean to be a part of this inaugural Ring of Honor class?
For me, it's just great to refresh all the memories that, I mean, as I said, I've been away. I haven't seen these guys, so a lot of the things that we're talking about as a group, I had forgotten about. So it's nice, cool to have your memory refreshed.
What's been the biggest change since you've been away?
My waistline. No, Chicago. Well, you know, Chicago's different. It's different. The whole of America has changed really in the last 20 years, as you guys would know. Well, you might not remember actually, but you know, it's still warm. People are still warm, but Chicago, I feel like landing here today, everyone I see in the street remembers the Bulls, and I've been getting so much love from everyone, from the people selling me sandwiches to the policemen on the street. So couldn't feel any better about that.
You were part of that 95-96 team.
Yeah.
What made it so different than maybe other teams that you've played on?
You know, when I came to the Bulls, that was my first year. I played 4 years in Sacramento, and I just remember day one, Phil Jackson was talking championship, and I was blown away. And I'm like, well, what have I got myself into here? And from day one, he wouldn't let go. Everybody had to play a role for it to happen. We understood that we were surrounded by some great people, some great players. If one person didn't play their role, it wouldn't have happened. And we had a little luck on our side along with some great players. So I'm very lucky.
So many stars in the house amongst your friends. Who are you looking forward to the most reconnecting with?
You know what? It's a good thing that I'm a point guard. I kept in touch with all my teammates throughout the years. The one person I need to go hug, Phil Jackson. Poor kid growing up on the west side of Chicago. If it wasn't for Jerry Krause, Phil Jackson, I wouldn't be here today. So I can't wait to see him so I can go grab him.
Bob, the Bulls are part of your life, an integral part both on and off the court. What has the organization meant to you?
Oh, this is the most wonderful day of my life, and I would like to thank Jerry Ranzoff for bringing me home. I love Jerry, and I love my wife Emily.
How great is it to have all of these people back under one roof?
Oh, it feels wonderful. Feel like I'm still playing and stuff. You know, it's a new game.
Bill, we've been talking about how excited that you have been for this week, for this honor. Just straight and simple, how has it been so far?
Alyssa, it has been absolutely fantastic catching up with friends that I haven't seen in a long time. Luc Longley, I was just telling him how great it is that he's here, and he said he wouldn't miss it for the world. And I seriously was getting choked up because we had such a great bond with that team, and having everyone around, having Harp here, obviously Toni, and everyone together. We haven't had that before. Yes, we've had Toni Kukoc here, Randy Brown here before, but we have not had this many of our team members here together to share this moment. It's absolutely fantastic.
And you're such an integral part of the Chicago Bulls organization, of course, as a player, now as a broadcaster. What does the Chicago Bulls organization mean to you?
It means the world to me, and this is absolutely a phenomenal event. It's first class. Jerry and Michael Reinsdorf have outdone themselves in this, having guys come in and getting everyone here and putting everyone up here in Chicago and having this event. And then tomorrow at the game, it's going to be spectacular as well. But it's just been absolutely phenomenal.
Great to see you. You are part of the inaugural Ring of Honor 2024 class. What does this recognition mean to you?
This is really extraordinary recognition for this organization and what it is developing to over the years. I remember the earlier years when I arrived here in in the mid 70s, and this was just a kind of a shell of a team beginning. And I think not just that long ago, the Bulls celebrated their 50th anniversary, but nothing like this gala and something they have moved forward and developed, and it's really, really special, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
What's it been like reconnecting with a lot of the most memorable people and players in Bulls history?
It's great, you know. Over the years, so many of our colleagues age, and we've lost them. But in a situation like this, we're able to get together and kind of reminisce a little bit and enjoy an environment, something special that the Bulls created for us.
How does it feel to be back in Chicago?
It's cold living in Florida, but I love Chicago. Even with the chilly weather, I enjoy it. I love Chicago.
Well, you are such an integral part of the Bulls organization, both on and off the court. What has the organization just meant to you overall?
Well, outside of my wife being from LaGrange, because of the fact that I was drafted here and was able to play here and win championships, there was a reason why I moved back to Chicago, to make Chicago my home. And, you know, we don't live in the suburbs, we live in the city. So, you know, I used to commute back and forth to Louisville because of my son, but now that he's in college, I made it a point to move back here because of just how much we actually love the city and actually being here, being close to her family, but, you know, just what this town and what this city and this team has always meant to me, because, you know, kind of this is where I cut my teeth. You know, I learned how to be a student at college, but I learned how to be a man in the city of Chicago.
And lastly, what makes Bulls fans the best in the NBA?
Because they're diehard. And I always say that, you know, I tell the story that to this day, whether I'm at Mariano's or wherever I may be, more times than not, somebody will walk up to me and open up his wallet and pull out a ticket that says SRO, standing room only. They've kept that. And what people always say in the sense that you guys were primetime viewing, you guys meant so much to our family because we knew every Bulls night where the whole family was going to be. And that to me means a lot.
And what made that 95-96 team so unique and so special?
Oh, Michael Jordan. But outside of him being the greatest leader and the greatest player, everybody knew what their role was, everybody embraced their role, and everybody was a star in their role. And we had an unbelievable leader who was the GOAT of the game, and everybody knew what their job was. And we had an excellent coach that knew how to make all the personalities work together. And that's what brought it to that 72-10.
Thanks for being here and enjoy the night.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.